What's up, everyone? Welcome to the November 11th edition of the NBA Injury Report, brought to you by BetMGM. I'm your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoneyDFS. We have an 8-game NBA slate to break down today. We don't have too much injury news, but there are a few key pieces of news that we are waiting on. But first, be sure to click the link in the description below, sign up, and make a deposit at BetMGM. Place a real money wager and receive up to a $1,000 risk-free first bet, in addition to 2 free months of Stokastic Plus Platinum. Be sure to click the link in the description below to take advantage of this offer. Now, looking at the Q tags that we are currently waiting on, starting with the Orlando Magic, Paolo Banchero remains questionable. He missed their last game, and if he's out again today, you should see increased production from most of Orlando's starters. It's a bump in usage for Franz Wagner. It's a sizable bump in usage for Wendell Carter Jr. and Jalen Suggs as well. We're likely to get more minutes from Chuma Okeke and Terrence Ross. Maybe we get more minutes from Bol, but that hasn't necessarily been the case. He did play 25 minutes last game as opposed to 21 the game before that, but he still didn't step on the floor in the fourth quarter. But for guys like Carter, Wagner, and Suggs in particular, I expect there to be a lot of usage to go around if Banchero misses this game. For the Phoenix Suns, Chris Paul is questionable. He missed their last game, and we got a really big game from Cameron Payne. He's become a little bit more expensive, but he's still going to look really good if Paul is out. We can expect Payne to play north of 30 minutes, and he averages around the fantasy point per minute. We should see more usage from Devin Booker as well. For the Detroit Pistons, Cade Cunningham is questionable. They also have Marvin Bagley questionable and Alec Burks probable. Burks hasn't played yet this season, and neither has Bagley. Bagley and Burks are likely to just mess with the backup rotation, at least for right now, in their first game back. I'm not sure if we see them added to the rotation or if maybe Livers and or Amadou Diallo get removed and Burks and maybe Bagley step in. But I think the big news here that we're waiting on is Cade Cunningham, because if he's out, we really should see the Jaden Ivey show today. Ivey has a massive usage rate north of 30%, right around 35 or 36% actually, without Cunningham on the floor. And he also gets a sizable bump in his assist percentage. He's going to look excellent if Cunningham is out. There would also be more usage available for guys like Sadiq Bey and Bojan Bogdanovic, but I think Ivey is the primary beneficiary if Cunningham were to miss this game. And for the Los Angeles Lakers, we already know that LeBron James is out, but now Anthony Davis is questionable as well. He left shoot-around early to rest because he's dealing with an illness. So I don't know if he's going to be able to go tonight or not. If he doesn't, this Lakers team is just going to be really, really bad. But from a fantasy standpoint, there is going to be a lot of production available. Without LeBron James on the floor this year, Russell Westbrook has averaged 1.46 fantasy points per minute. If Anthony Davis doesn't play, there's going to be even more opportunities available for Westbrook. Similarly, you're going to get a lot of minutes from Troy Brown Jr. You can get more production from Lonnie Walker. You can get more minutes from Beverly and Austin Reeves. There's going to be a lot of different ways that this can go. If Anthony Davis is out, Russell Westbrook's going to look fantastic. And then the other secondary options on the Lakers are going to look better as well. So to recap, the injury news that we are still waiting on: Paolo Banchero, questionable for the Magic. Chris Paul, questionable for the Suns. Cade Cunningham, questionable for the Pistons, along with Marvin Bagley. And Anthony Davis, questionable for the Lakers.